Have you ever lost something so fundamental to you that you feel like you're now just a broken, ruined version of a past better you? Maybe you lost an opportunity that you feel would have steered your life in the right direction. Maybe you lost a significant amount of money or assets. Maybe you lost confidence in yourself after a particular failure. Maybe you lost a sense of joy or innocence or connection to life after something unthinkable and unfair happened or was done to you. Maybe you lost a loved one. Maybe you feel like you've lost time, energy, youth, freedom, skill, you name it. Whatever it is, the sense is that this loss has rendered you deficient or tainted or ruined or somehow less than what you were before. Well, if that's the case, then there's this girl I really want to introduce you to. And I just want you to trust me when I say that she'll do you some good. Her name is the winged victory of Samothrace, or the Nike of Samothrace. Nike being the Greek goddess of victory. I know, you probably know her already, or at least maybe you recognize her. She's an extremely famous Hellenistic Greek sculpture dating back to 190 BC. Now I know what you're thinking right now. Ale, what in the world does my bereft state of being have to do with some old ass statue? And to that, my response is, first of all, lower your voice, or this is gonna come flying at you, okay? By the power of my Dominican ancestors, don't play me. And second of all, she's got everything to do with what we're talking about. When I first walked into my therapy program, this is the notebook I chose to take notes in. A few sessions in, I told my therapist that it was because, in a metaphorical sense, of course, I felt like I'd lost my head. But there was something else that was also interesting. If you look at the statue, it's being pulled in opposite directions. Because she's still in flight, but she's also just landed, with her back foot still in the air. I found that so representative of my state coming into his office, because I'd lost my head enough to hijack my flight, but not quite enough to not make sure that I landed somewhere key, like at his clinic, victoriously. The reason why I think this statue has a lot to teach us in the way of acceptance of grief is that it has two artists. One is the unknown sculptor who likely designed it in its original form and carved it into existence. But the other artist is adversity. The other artist is life itself. Let me explain. She was found in pieces by an archaeologist named Charles Champoiseau in 1863, when he went on an exploration of the ruins of the sanctuary of the great gods in the island of Samothrace, right off the coast of Greece. He found neither the head nor the arms. She was reconstructed and placed at the Louvre Museum in France shortly thereafter. There are theories concerning her original, dare I say, unruined form. That she was in an open or slightly enclosed sanctuary to honor the gods. That she was originally painted in vibrant colors. It was initially believed that she was in a fountain holding a trumpet or offering a crown of victory. But they found the palm of the statue's right hand in 1950, revealing that she had her hand outstretched. But more on that later. All of this is to say that even beyond the educated guesses of archaeologists and art historians, there's an infinite number of ways that we can fill in the blanks we see when we look at the Nike. Some people say that that's precisely why she's become such a popular masterpiece. Because people can imagine whoever they want in her. Because they can see themselves in her. And I agree with that. But I think there's more to the story. What makes the winged victory of Samothrace so meaningful is not only what you can imagine in place of what she's lost. It's the loss itself. She's made not only by the intentional hand of the unknown artist, but also by the accidental byproduct of merely existing, of living a life, of navigating experiences, hardships, and losses. Now, I don't know who or what it is that you lost, and I don't pretend to know how to make it okay, if it can even be made okay. But I can guarantee you that there is immense value in accepting and engaging with what you feel is left of you. Let our girl guide you on this one. It's precisely the integration of the absences of her missing parts into what she's now become that makes her so special. It is what she now lacks that makes her worthwhile to the spectator. It is precisely what she's lost that gives her the ability to provide inspiration, perspective, connection, meaning. Personally, I also think it's kind of perfect that she's placed in the hallway of the Louvre. It's this interesting reminder that her beauty stems from the same moving, iterative nature that comes with living. with going somewhere rather than getting somewhere. I also find it so fitting that in 1950, her hand was found outstretched, almost as if saying, I'm open to receive whatever you give me, even if what you give me is loss. We all fall prey to looking back and feeling that life has somehow ruined us. And hey, maybe it has. Sometimes it does. And a lot of the times, there's nothing we can do to prevent it. Let the winged victory of samothrace remind you that that too can be turned into a good thing. If you have any thoughts or reactions to this, I would absolutely love to hear them, so please drop them in the comments. And if you like this video, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. It'll keep me making more videos like this one. Or like this one, somewhere on the screen. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. It means a lot, and I promise it does not go unnoticed. I hope it brings you some relief. Later, masterpiece.